Bonjour and welcome to this Alexis review. I hope you're all fine, and today we will be talking about the product that took magic by storm. Color Match by Murphy's Magic Present, and at the beginning of course by Anverdi. Maybe you know, Anverdi was a famous magic creator. He developed a lot of magic. The mental die, well, it was a big die, but he developed the technology at his time, and also a color match with several pens on a stand, and when the spectator took out the pen, the magician knew which colored pen it was. So Murphy's bought the right for it, and the idea is that they are launching his brand with all of his legacy, like the mental dice, the mental die, and now color match. There have been a previous version before by Promistic, but since Murphy's owned the rights of Anverdi, this is the actual official product, and we will be talking about it in this video. So what is Color Match? Color Match is a set of 5, like say 6 colored markers, and you will be able to guess which one has been taken out by the spectator. But that's not it. Of course, since you know the color chosen, the chosen color, that's maybe better in English, you can perform a lot of things with it. You can perform a drawing duplication, with the color matching of your prediction and the one from your spectator. You can perform mentalism, where they put marker in their pocket. You can perform a lot of stuff, really a lot of stuff. And the trouble for the mental color match, sorry, would be to choose a too simple routine, to say, okay, pick a color, red, yes, I'm right, okay, pick another, green, okay, great. But that would be, I think, a bit lame, because even if you can do that with the color match, you can do much more, and this is a tool. And I think here the sentence, the true limit of the trick is your imagination, well, it's 100% true here, because this is a tool that will allow you to perform a lot of things. Color Match, it's sold at roughly 300 quids. You can of course find it in all Murphy's dealers, and I have a few in my description. If you want to read my reviews, please click on the link in the description to purchase this product. Before showing you what you receive, you can of course subscribe to this channel. It may not be much, but it helps me a lot for the reviews, so I thank you so much for that if you take the time to click on the subscribe button. This is the packaging. So it's roughly the size of a marker, of course, and the idea is, well, let me show you. The cap, the lid of the packaging does light, so the 5 lights, the 5 colors of the marker, and you also have music. So just the lid itself is more technologically advanced than any other product on the market. I'm joking, but actually this is a great customer experience, because you don't buy products for the packaging, of course, but when you get such high quality packaging, you know that the trick inside is good, and it's actually very good. So I have to close it because it's light, I think. Yeah! Of course you have a button to cut the music, because of course it can be a bit annoying. Inside, so I've already taken them out, you have 5 colored markers which are gimmicked, and you get a 6th one with the black, and it's not gimmicked, it has no gimmick inside. The markers are really great quality. It looks like what it is. I've actually bought Crayola in France. I think they are the same in any country. And if you take a look at the red one, of course you might find some discrepancies, but in the mind of the spectator, those 2 crayons are the same. It keeps the same feeling. And I think that's very important, because you don't have to overprove to laymen that those are real Crayola. No, those are, you say, oh, those are marker, colored marker. We've had them as a children, and that's it. People will say, okay, children marker color. They see that, they see the things on the side. They don't need more. They know what it is. You don't have to say, do you remember Crayola? So this is not Crayola, but it's another brand. And no, you say those are colored marker that we used as children. You remember those? That's it. Okay? So you get purple, you get yellow, you get green, blue, and red. Those are the 5 colors you have. Inside of the box, you get, of course, the receiver, which I've already taken out. And be careful because there is a kind of a secret compartment at the end. And when you remove the fake lid, you get the band and you get the charging cable, which is actually a micro USB, so any charging cable would fit. And the charging cable is only for the receiver because all the crayons are, can you say crayons in English? I think so. All the crayons are working with battery. And that's a very, very good thing because I don't want to go at a gig and say, oh, my red one doesn't have the battery anymore, I need to plug and wait. No, okay, the red one seems to not working. I change the battery and I'm good to go. And that's very, very important for workers. The receiver is looking similar to the receiver from Montal and Montal Dice. I don't know if the other ones will work with this one, if you can connect like the crayons for from Color Match with the receiver from Montal Die and receive all the information at the same time. I think it's better not to perform both effects at the same time because you might get false signals. The receiver is actually very good because it is tactile, like with vibration, and also you can have visual clue about which color have been taken out, which is, I think, amazing because, and they did that with the Montal Dice, it's much more cleaner, like for you, easier to find out which color have been taken out just by looking at the LED instead of saying, okay, I got 1, 2, 3, so it's red. Yes, it's red. And I think that's a nice subtlety. The working is amazing. Like you take it out of the box, you plug in everything and it works. You don't have to do anything, and that's a bit plug and play, and I love that feeling because I don't want to configure many things. It's very, very easy to, how do you say in English? In French we say to take in hand, to appreciate, to, no, I will find my words. To master. It's very easy to master, and that's the good thing. But I highly recommend you to watch the explanation video because it has a lot of subtleties, a lot of routines that you can perform, and all the informations about how you can configure, if you want to, the level of vibration, because you can get high vibration or subtle ones or medium ones. You can get only vibration, only visual, both of them. So it's very, very complete system, and that's amazing. It's not cheap, but at the same time it's not expensive, and considering the quality of it, I'm sure you guys will love this. And I don't have a lot to say more about it in this unboxing section, but I will go over a few pros and cons in the following one. Actually, I can't perform a demonstration. I tell you to watch the trailer because it's kind of self-explanatory, but I can't show you directly how it works because if not it would be exposure, but you get the idea very clearly in the trailer. Let's start with the cons. As I said, it's not cheap. But I think it's, when you know other version on the market, it's not expensive neither. So the fact that it's not cheap, not every magician hobbyist will buy this, but the guy who will be buying it knows that this is a hard, tested routine material and it will work. So at the same time, it's a good thing. I think the main con, which is not actually about the product, but more about the magician, is to perform the same routine as everyone else. Because the trick or the material is so amazing, you say, it feels like having superpower. And I think you could just go into the wrong direction of saying, I will be performing a very simple routine, direct, and that would be a mistake in my opinion, because since this is like having superpower, you should definitely treat it as exceptional, and you shouldn't be performing something basic or lame. So I know everyone is different and everyone will be performing in a different way, but please take the time and consideration about what you will be performing with them, because they are such amazing, they deserve an amazing routine. And let's go about the pros. As I say, it's very customizable. If you want the visual, if you want the vibration, it depends on the level of vibration. If you want to not lose battery, you have a mode where the battery is just stopped, but I recommend that if you're not using them for a long time, a few months, you just put the plastic thing between the battery and the system so that everything is disconnected. Also, the fact that they made those specifically so that you don't have fumes or any leak of ink, because it could damage, of course, the electronic part. So they go the extra miles to protect everything inside, from the ink to the technological part, and they really thought their product. It's not something like they wake up one morning and say, oh wow, let's do that. No, no, no. I think they did an amazing and tremendous work on this line, and especially on this product, to provide you with the best quality possible. You will be able to buy a refill actually of this pen, because the ink might run out at some point, but since you're just doing very basic drawings, the ink should last a long time, but they will be providing a refill pen in the future. And please don't use like regular Crayola refill, because as I said, if you have a leak of ink, it could damage your electronic and you don't want that. Since the electronic is not part of the pen, well, it's part of the pen, but you can remove it. You could put the electronic anywhere. Inside can of soda, inside book, inside anything that could fit the receiver or the emitter, like the little thing that you get the information. So that's very cool, and it opens up the possibility and the range of the routines. This trick doesn't require crayon holder, like I don't have one, but the previous version you need to have like a glass with the pens inside and in order for it to work. Here you can just lay them on the table, and whenever the spectator will take one, you will know which color it is. It's may not be much, but this trick was not, you couldn't perform it in close-up. With this version, you just have the pen, and it's regular, it's normal to have pen on you, but it's not normal to have a glass to put the pen on into it in close-up. So that's very, very good, and you can just have these in your pocket and be ready to perform at any point. As I said, the technology is amazing, it works directly, and you have the range of football field if you want to, so it won't have any problem. They really thought about everything, about the false signal, about the special cup, as cup was the word I was missing. It's really an amazing product, and please treat it well, because it deserves the best. For me, it's 4 hearts. It's one of the most amazing products I've seen in a long time. As for the difficulty, it's very, very easy to perform, but keep in mind that you have to perform a good routine with it. Please don't say, okay, you pick red, okay, you pick green, okay, you pick... I think it tips out the method, and it doesn't do justice to the trick. So please focus on your routine, but as for the difficulty level, 2 stars. That's it for the video. Please feel free to go on my Instagram. But as for similar products, well, you have of course the Promystic one, and I don't know if you have any other products like this, but if you have some color match routine or effects, whether they are technological or not, feel free to put them in the comment section. The video is not finished. Thank you so much for watching it. Instagram is in the description. Feel free to put in the comment any question you have about the product that I didn't answer in this video. I hope you like it, and see you soon for another one. Au revoir!